In this program, we are going to find the number in Fibonacci series. So Fibonacci starts with 0, 1. These are the initial numbers. So the thing is, series follows as like this. The previous two sums are taken, that is 0 and 1 is 1. Then 1 and 1 is 2, and 1 and 2 is 3. So in this case, I am going to ask for nth Fibonacci series number. Let us say if I type n is equal to 0, then it is going to be 0. And if I type 1, then it is going to be 1. If I type 2, then it is going to be 2. When I type 3, then it is going to be 2. And when I type 4, then it is going to be 3. And so on. 5, then 8, and then so on. So this is the Fibonacci series. So first of all, taking n as the limit and int input and enter limit, or let's say enter nth number. So first of all, we know that the initial ones are, that is, if n is equal to 0, then you have to print by default that 0, and else if n is equal to 1, then you need to print 1 by default. So now if that is not the case, then only I'll start with, let us say I'm taking a is 0, b is 1, and then I'll find sum and find the nth number. So let us say for I in range of how many times the loop is to be executed. If I type n is equal to 2, then it is to be executed 1 times. So the thing is, n is inputted, so n, if it is 0, then no need. If n is 1, then no need. And if n is 2, then it is to be executed once. So it would be n minus 1. So whenever n is 2, then 2 minus 1 is 1, and exclusive of 1 starting from 0 by default. So it would be iterated once, that is for the value of I to be 0. So calculating the sum. So the sum is going to be a plus b, and then a will be equal to b and b will be equal to sum. That is, when the number is, let's say, 0 and 1, so presently a is this, b is this. Now when I add these, the sum would become 1. Now whenever I have to change this, I have to go to shift this, that is, a would become as 1, b would become as 1, and sum would become new. So first of all, a would become the previous b and the b would become as sum. So after that, the iteration, when it is completed, we need to print the sum and saving it with Fibonacci Fibonacci dot py. Let us run the program. Starting with 0 we will check. So 0 is 0. 1 is 1. Good. Now let us check for 2. 2 is also 1, correct. Now let us check for 3, that is 2, that is also correct. Then the next should be 5, that is for 4 it should be 5. No, sorry, 1 and 2 is 3. So fifth, let us check 5, then it would be 8. Yeah, that is working.